Earlier in August 2023, Maruti Suzuki revealed their Strategy 3.0, which gave us a sneak peek at the car makers' plans for the Indian market in the coming years. So in this video, you and I are going to discuss about this new Strategy 3.0 and we'll take a look at the car makers' future plans, which includes their upcoming EV foray, their new models that are coming up in the market, their new technologies, their new production facility that they have planned in India, and there is a new surprise. What this surprise is, stick till the end to find out. This is Bilal, you're watching Carwale. Let's begin. First up, let's talk about the electric vehicles. Now it's almost the end of 2023 and Maruti Suzuki still doesn't have any EV in their lineup, whereas their direct rival Tata Motors, they already have 3. Now, under the Strategy 3.0, Maruti Suzuki has confirmed 6 new EVs by the year 2030. This EV offensive will be led by the production version of the eVX concept that was showcased at the 2023 Auto Expo. When it arrives in the next few years, the production version of the eVX, which might not carry the same name, will enter the Creta segment, and it will already have well-established rivals in the form of the Honda Elevate EV and the Tata Curve EV. To recap, the eVX concept from the expo stage claimed to have a 60 kWh battery pack with a range of around 550 kilometers. It also showcased a new design language which will be seen on the production version as well. Now the next 3 in the EV offensive lineup are important ones. It includes the Fronx EV, the Jimny EV and the Wagon R EV. Now you and I both know that the Wagon R EV has been on test for quite some time now. But given the popularity that the Wagon R brand enjoys in India, the Wagon R EV has some huge shoes to fill because it needs to be affordable, it needs to be practical, and it has to be easy to drive and to live with, even in the EV form. If we were to take an educated guess, the electric Wagon R is expected to arrive alongside the next generation model, as the current generation Wagon R is almost 4 years old and the next gen might arrive in the next 4 years' time. Meanwhile, the newest pair from the Nexa's portfolio, the Fronx and the Jimny, will be electrified too. First up, let's talk about the Fronx, which will be electrified and will share its powertrain from the eVX production version, but it might be downgraded a bit. Meanwhile, the Jimny, which is a global product, we expect the Jimny's electrified version to first go on sale in the European market. And if there is enough demand, we might see an India spec version, but with the additional 2 doors. Lastly, we come to the 2 of the 6 promised EVs, which are still a mystery. Could it be the Baleno EV, or could it be the Swift EV, or it could be 2 completely new products? At this moment, your guess is as good as ours. So if you have any idea about these 2 EVs, write them down in the comment section below. Now, after the EVs, let's move on to the next part of the Strategy 3.0. By the year 2030, Maruti Suzuki hopes that the 15% of the sales would come from EVs, whereas 25% of the sales are expected to come from hybrids. Now, the strong hybrid charge has been started with the Grand Vitara and the Invicto, but Maruti Suzuki plans on offering more strong hybrid versions, especially in the more affordable segments. Apart from that, Maruti Suzuki also plans on introducing new alternative fuels. They already have 3 plants, 2 in Gurgaon and 1 in Manesar in Haryana, and 1 Suzuki's very own plant in Gujarat running at full capacity. So to realize this new production target, Maruti Suzuki has started construction of a new plant in Kharkhoda, again in Haryana. This plant will have an annual production capacity of 10 lakh units and is set to begin operation in 2025. More importantly, the plant will also have an assembly line for electric vehicles and a separate place for Suzuki motorcycles as well. Even though it still has a largest market share of the Indian passenger car segment, Maruti Suzuki is certainly feeling the competition heating up. Tata and Mahindra have been constantly innovating and improving their products. Meanwhile, Hyundai and its sub-brand Kia have made a space for themselves in the buyer's mind with their feature-laden products. So Maruti Suzuki needs to do more to remain at the top, and the things that we have discussed in this video will definitely help them to do so. Let us know in the comment section below if you want to see such industry-related videos on the Carwale channel, and if you have any other brand in mind of which you want to see a similar video for, write them down in the comments and we'll be happy to oblige. That's all from this video. This is Bilal signing off. Until next time.